Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat and today we're going to be looking at 3 of the Animal Kingdom pirates. We are starting off with, from Liberty Akihabara, costing 900 yen. It is Black Maria, who of course was half ancient tarantula. She is still a dinosaur, and of course one of the Toby Ropa of the Animal Kingdom pirates. Who of course is one of the 4 emperors, being big old Kaido of the 100 Beasts himself. So she does come with a stand, which I didn't actually realise that she did, but here we are, and that just attaches to the bottom, so it's actually quite cool. You can actually see the base of the spider is all fully detailed. Oda did draw in an SPS what she looks like in her full form, because she only uses the hybrid human form, and she is literally just a big old spider that looks a bit goofy, but you know, I think it's actually easier for me to attach this part to the figure first, and then attach this to the stand. Sometimes it's easier to do it one way, sometimes it's easier to do it the other way. It's literally just goes in place with the figure. So there we are, there is Black Maria, using her brass knucks, and of course having the swords that she's using as a hairband as well. So next up, we are going to be looking at the second in command of the Animal Kingdom pirates. So the reason that the sword is taped to the front like this is because when I bought the figure, the sword had fallen off, and I'd bought a few figures all at once, and they said, "Oh, this was dropped. This belongs to you." And I was like, "Oh, what figure does it go with?" And they were like, "We have no idea," because literally the sword just looked like this. Did you ever see that cool flip that it just did into my hand? That was awesome. And we didn't know which figure it went with, but from looking at some images online, and with a bit of help from the Baron as well, we did manage to discover that it does indeed belong to King. So, of course, King is a swordsman, that's why he had that epic duel with Zoro. And this is a really cool looking figure of King. We've got another version of King where he's in his animal form, but this is the human version of him that we have, and it does look really cool. So this part here goes here? How? Oh, it must go that way? Right, okay, so now does it go... Yes, I think it goes here. And that just attaches to the inside there. And there we have the wonderful King, who is of course the Lunarian with the big flame on the back of the head. Now the last one, folks, this one is pretty cool. We have Jack the Drought, but it's not a regular Jack the Drought, this is Jack the Drought in the human beast hybrid form. And this isn't a WCF figure, but it is a statue, a model. It was one of the last things that I bought in Japan because I thought, well, I do want a Jack figure to complete the Animal Kingdom pirates, but getting Jack... Well, first of all, I didn't think the Jack WCF figure looked that fantastic in the first place, but secondly, he's not particularly easy to get hold of, and this was readily available, it was right there, and I thought that this looked very, very cool. It also makes Jack look absolutely massive, and Jack is supposed to be ginormous, and he'll sit really well alongside the giant version of Kaido that we've got, the giant WCF Kaido as well. So if you are looking for a very cool Jack the Drought to add to your One Piece collection, this is the one that I would recommend to you. So first of all, he has his ponytail, so let's attach that up to the top. like so. Next up, he has his 2 hook blades that should just fit in his hands. And then he actually already comes on a stand, but he has a second stand that I presume is Japanese, that says Jack, maybe it says Jack the Drought, but just to give him an extra little additional stand part. There you have him, and he does have the full 4 mammoth legs at the bottom. He has his 2 human hands out, and of course the face is half human, and he still has the mammoth trunk to go alongside him. So there we are, folks. There is some of the Animal Kingdom pirates. Let's do a rotation of them. Like so. And there we are. I just realised the king, just a little bit off centre, but there we go. Fixed. And there we go. So that is really, really cool to see. The Jack is really, really nice looking. He's not outside of the realm of possibility of being part of the WCF collection. He is slightly larger, to say the least, but he's not so insanely large that you would think, like, nah, it doesn't work, you know? It looks pretty cool in terms of what he is. I really like Jack in the zoo, and when he was fighting in the back of Zunisha in the zoo arc, but I said zoo, not zoo. But once he comes into Wano, oh my goodness, he is terrible. He just gets completely destroyed. But yeah, if Jack had only been in Zunisha, I think he would have went down as one of like the big legendary characters that it took an entire army to stand off against him, with Inuarashi and Nekomamushi taking turns fighting him for 10 days straight, and even then they couldn't manage to take him down. He was only taken down by Zunisha, getting smacked into the water. But yeah, there we go. But that's going to be it for this little video, folks. I really hope that you all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so you can see when the last few nonsense that we have is ready to go. We've got one more video to do just now, and then I'm sure future me will do more videos so that you won't miss anything anytime soon. But that's it for this video, folks. I hope you all enjoyed, and we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.